Yes. If you just confirm that you are seeing my screen. Okay. So good morning, everybody. So as you said, I come from the University of Lisbon, the School of Agriculture in Portugal. First of all, we would like to thank you, of course, for the invitation to be part of SMARTWATER project. And I will try to give you, well, quite quickly, a glimpse of our institute. So this is a picture of the main building. And as I said, we belong to the University of Lisbon, but we are also connected to this research center called LIFT. And we work in a very broad environment, if you can say it like that, because it ties landscape, environment, agriculture, and food. So the mission of our school is, of course, education. We are a university, a school, and apart from research and development, education is a large part of our activity. But we also deal with technology transfer, and there are a lot of projects going on with enterprises, for instance, that deal with this. And as I said, we work in a very broad environment. So these are all the areas where the university, I mean the School of Agriculture works. So we go from agriculture, forestry, natural resources, food science, engineering, animal production, environmental engineering, biology, and also landscape architecture. So actually we have about 1,500 students and a little bit more than 100 teachers and 85 researchers. The focus of our research center, LEAF, it's the entire agro-food chain. And of course, we have a lot of side sciences to support us, like biology and environmental engineering and all that I mentioned. So we work from basic to applied sciences and also in a large scale from cell and microorganisms to landscape. LIFT, the research center, is also committed to all of this, postgraduate training, innovation, as I said, technology transfer, also the international side of everything of these activities, and also the diffusion of knowledge. This is an aerial photography of our institute. This is the main building we saw in the photography before. So, sorry. I would like to show you a small video if this works. Let's see with a glimpse.
Está sem som, Teresa.
Sorry.
Continua sem som.
Sorry, I'm not able to put the sound on. I'm trying. Okay, I think it's this way. Let's try again. I'm sorry. Okay, so regarding our previous experience before SmartWater, there is a small list of projects here that are selected projects that are somehow connected to SmartWater. And you can see that here we have something about that was dedicated to Olive, but it always has something to do with water use and irrigation scheduling. Here with draft forecasts, here again with Olive, and this was an example of a transfer of technology project. And again, we have here a project with treated wastewater, and it had to do with not only with olive, but other Mediterranean crops, again, with desertification and desertification again. And these are just a small example of what we've been doing in the last years. In the project, in SmartWater, the project roles and responsibilities of ISA are depicted here, and we are participating in work package 2 with the capacity building for research and the organizing advanced training courses. We are directly responsible for the first one and for the organization of this task. And then with work package 3, networking and knowledge sharing, ISA is the lead beneficiary here, and we are responsible, or the task leader, for tasks 3.3 and 3.4. And the first one has to do with the exchange of scientists and research staff, and then the presentation of results in the scientific part, the scientific publications. So concerning the SmartWater main research teams, the ISA team is responsible for the team number 2, which has to do with the new generation of satellite remote sensing data for precision agriculture. And the idea would be to integrate products that are derived from Sentinel-2 data and from irrigation scheduling, and also crop growth models. And will be, as I said, the scientific coordinator, of course, with the support of all the other institutions in Bosnia-Herzegovina. Okay, so still about the ISA campus and our team, we have an 100-hectare campus with experimental facilities that I'm not going to depict here because we are not directly involved in the experimental field experiences. But anyway, we have, of course, crop fields with vineyards and olive trees and some other crops. But focusing on the team expertise, these are just keywords, I would say, from the whole team that I picked here and there. And you can see that we are all dealing with plant water requirements, irrigation, of course, as I said, remote sensing, that's why we are involved in those tasks, evapotranspiration, climate change, again, water with productivity, and then some parts are dealing also with soil and water conservation, monitoring, modeling, and also here for soil biology. And a little bit also with resources and environmental pollution. I think I didn't miss any of them. Oh, of course, and we have here this side of physiology and molecular biology of horticultural crops also. So, and this is our team. We have the luck of having with us Professor Luís Santos Pereira, that is now an emeritus professor that is still working with us happily. And then we have here Isabel Alves, we have Maria do Rosário, we have Paula Paredes, Isabel Poças, and Mariana Mota. And we are also planning in, well, kind of acquiring some new staff temporarily to help us with SmartWater. We don't know, of course, who is going to be, so they are not here. And that's about all. Thank you for your attention.